We lie. We lie.
Hey, and
We lie.
don't tell me we almost there. Hey,
Yeah, yeah, we lie.
hey,
Yeah.
hold on. I got a combo, but we're gonna get at it later. I got a combo. I
You
got
got
a
a
right,
three
left,
piece?
left, down, left, up triangle for you, okay?
Hey, do you miss codes? Like. Share,
Ah,
subscribe, share the live, get five. And what's five, you ask? Well, that's the five pillars of this glorious thing we call nerddom. Movies, comics, anime / animated manga and art. The five pillars. I'm your host, XO. I'm here with Grim Favors.
what up, man?
Hopefully the fellas jump in here, but it looks like it's just gonna be us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man,
Yeah,
hold it down.
I tried to wait, you know what I'm saying? But hey, oh there you go. There go one of them. One of them is in here. Who is that?
That's
How you
right.
doing, man?
That's, yeah, right.
What's up, Brody?
I meet 80.
Hey, he was talking about the One Piece remake.
What about
He's
it?
talking,
Oh, the joint
that
Netflix
what
gonna do? They're gonna shorten it down.
Yeah.
um
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
definitely watch it and be on it when they do that. That's
is that a
100%.
good thing to the One Piece verse or family of building? Is that a good thing? Who that?
For the fans who are not like deep into it, no. Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm talking about overall for the veterans, for everything. Is it good that they're squishing it down? They're doing a kai to it, so or a brotherhood to it.
yeah, I mean, because like there's parts where like they're running for a long time, and I think they're cutting stuff like that down. If they're not cutting out like the important details or like the little small parts where it's like that's not really needed, then that's fine. Like if it's now like, oh, I wanted to see that as a fan, and it's not included, then yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna feel some type of not really
What's
feel too much about it.
what's something that you that's not super important, but what you would be mad if they cut out? Like a section. Let's just do an arc. Let's do an arc.
Like so, like a lot of times they joke around, they make jokes in there, or like they'll like a moment was like Luffy making fun of Sanji, like making his facial expression. Like if they cut that out, I wouldn't like it because it's funny to me and it's like it shows like their like playfulness of like them as a crew. So like if they cut stuff like that out, I might be like, oh, that's it's kind of whack because like it shows like it's not all like fights. They go to an island, fight. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually like a family.
So real quick, they can't get rid of no arcs.
No,
No, don't get rid of the arcs. But at this point, what's this gonna do for me? Is this gonna shorten it down? Because I'm gonna tell you, 61 episodes in the first season is very intimidating. I got things to do. So when this is gonna do for me is when it narrows it down to the nitty gritty, then I'll go back and see what I missed. It should catch my interest and make me want to go back and watch the real stuff on
Hmm,
Crunchyroll.
interesting. Because you wouldn't think that would most people would do that though. Hey, I didn't think I would ever see uh, a dog being the leading star of a movie. I didn't.
And what about Airbud? He was busting buckets and
I don't
everything.
remember that movie because it was
It was,
atrocious.
yeah, I
I
never
remember
snapped the curtain.
I remember the dog shooting off the nose, which technically,
Cujo was a star of his movie.
hold on, hey, hold on. Let's ask the boxing coach. Hey, I mean the boxing coach, the basketball coach. Hey, coach, can you hit the ball into the net off your head and get a point?
yeah,
So I can like headbutt it and it goes in and then I get the point.
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
I
Okay.
never knew that.
So
Like
say somebody passed the ball and it hit my head and went into the basket.
yeah, I believe that's happened before.
Wow,
Hmm.
interesting.
Like as long as it goes in the basket and it's no traveling, no fat, like nothing like where you can't kick the ball. So that's why there's kickball. But like stuff like that, that's a lot. Like it's not a like nobody does it because like you can't really. There's no form in that. But you know it can be done.
Hey, Graham, can you take a look at the screen and read what that says, please, sir?
Jonathan Major's ass if his goofy ass would return back as Kane in the future of the MCU. I could not say anything about that. It's the multiverse, so that's always that.
Okay. So first of all, don't care.
Hey,
That's
don't.
I wanna say off top, hey, shout out to Jonathan Majors. I'm glad you beat them big charges or whatnot. You a brother, but I don't care. You bring nothing. It does not make me want to do nothing with my money to go see a movie, a Marvel movie. Not a piece. Your presence, nah. Not not even Robert Downey Jr. could do it for most of these people. They are done. So who cares if you come back as Kang? First of all, y'all ruined Kang as a character. Y'all already ruined him. Y'all ruined him already. What do you like? What? Okay, first of all, y'all let
That,
Ant-Man beat him. Ant-Man beat him.
yeah, that was whack.
Ant-Man.
But not even that. When you were there in the spot, whoever wrote your stuff, whatever you did, it gave me to be like, ooh, get him back, or ooh, we missing out. Your performance wasn't miss out performance. It was get missed. I didn't
Man,
care when you was there. You didn't show me nothing to make me say, hey, we need him back. We don't need you back. The MCU is no.
that's not the character. Let's not let that part die. What he did was not the character. And y'all dropped the ball with the character. So why would I care? Oh, Jonathan Majors might become. No. Hey, man, grow a beard and go play Blade.
Hey,
Or
hey,
something.
nah,
Since the Blade ain't coming.
stay away from Blade. He didn't mean that. Stay the hell away from Blade. You can get your ass whooped in the street if I see you touch a Blade script.
Hey,
Don't,
man. Hey, man,
nah.
I seen you. Damn, I'm about to say this. I seen you running from a white lady, man. I can't like fear nothing you doing, man. Do like do like romance comedies. Come on, man. Like, no, the big bad,
You know what?
nah.
You know what movies he?
I shouldn't have seen that.
You know
I
what
shouldn't have
movies he
seen you
do really
dipping like that.
well in?
Hey, they took a light jog around the block live on camera. And AK took a.
Hey, and she was keeping up. She was... Hey, my bad. Rocks, go ahead.
He needs to do movies where he's like in the 80s or like the 70s. That's like his thing. I would actually
You
wouldn't
mean
mind seeing.
you mean black exploitation?
You want to see
You need to go
slaves?
to black exploitation. He want him to say jive turkey in movies, man. Yeah.
He don't say that. He don't need to say that.
Do hey, do something else. I don't want to see you as the villain. Because like they tried to put the black man as the villain. Nah, I don't want you to do like the Pretty Woman remake or something. Like do that.
That's crazy.
I
Like do
wasn't mad at
something romantic comedy. Like get somebody laughing. I don't want to see you on MCU screen. Don't care. Won't make me want to do anything. Go ahead, Ross. My bad.
No, you know, I didn't have a problem with the movie. With his acting as Kang, if that was the start and it could get better, I think it could have. So I wouldn't mind him coming back if he actually wanted to.
But real quick, a question to you, Rox. You saw him get beat though, right? By Ant-Man.
But that was like one of like millions.
But how could he take? Oh, you doing that? Oh yeah, the multiverse thing. Yeah, that's a.
I mean, you saw it. There's a preview. That wasn't even like the
But it's
main Kang.
Ant-Man though. It's Ant-Man though.
But what? What's wrong with Ant-Man beating him?
Ant-Man came box for ish, bro.
Didn't
Oh,
Squirrel Girl beat Thanos?
we're talking MCU.
Hey
We are not
man,
talking the pages, sir.
hey.
We're talking
Why would
MCU.
you do it? No, hold on. Why did that happen?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like what
No, but
like
why'd you do that?
because we're acting like
You found the door. It's the multiverse when you just find the
we're acting
door.
like a big bad villain can't lose to like just like a hero. Like not like an A-list hero.
They can't because that's like satire in the MCU. I mean, in the comics, that's satire.
But in the
That's not.
MCU, I'm
But
asking
is it
Rox, in the MCU, is Ant-Man an A-list hero in the MCU?
no?
Okay.
So like back to my point, like it still happened where like not an A-list hero beats a big bad like a strong villain. Like
when
it
when
happens. It can
when
happen, but and it's also like since you got the movie where there's multiple Kanes.
name somebody in One Piece that did that.
What
Like a bottom tier character just whooped on a top tier villain.
Usopp has beaten characters that are like stronger than him, and you're just like,
Are
okay,
they tight?
like
Like somebody you come on here and be like, that's that. Like I've heard you talk highly of Blackbeard. I heard you talk highly of Whitebeard. I've heard you talk highly of these people. Will he be talked highly of the people that Usopp beat?
not like a top tier. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm. I think that's the point that's Grim Favors is trying to make. Like it's still
but
a nothing. You made a big bad that's supposed to take on the whole team. You let a Ant-Man get you up out of here. Yeah, I think that's
After you heard him brag about stuff like, "Are you the one with the hammer?" and he done defeated Thor and all this, and then you got beat by Ant-Man.
yeah. Garbanzo beans, man. Hey, I'm curious because I heard you say something before we got started, man. So for those that don't know, there is a movie that just is snuck out. It's Halloween season. You know what I'm saying? Scary movies are all over the place. And this one kind of snuck out. It is a supernatural movie called Good Boy, all told from the eyes of a dog, the narrative of a dog. Our narrator of this story is a dog. And it worked out brilliantly how they did that part. I have serious issues with this film. But that
What you got?
part, okay, I feel like they fumbled the bag. They could have did something really good and really never before seen, and that's I think my mind did that. My mind, my mind is a very expansive place. I tend to go places a lot, and it had me go a place that they didn't take it there, and that in my mind that's taking it easy because why the dog didn't get mangled up? I just want to ask that. What's wrong with mangling the dog on screen? What's the
I'm
problem with
glad you
that?
said that. I'm glad you. Hey, keep talking though, because I'm
I
gonna
just
dig it
want
up.
I just want to get that on. I know there's dog. I am a dog lover. I own dogs. I own 5 to be exact. I want to see the dog get mangled
Hey,
on the screen. They played it safe. The movie is PG-13. I remember when Bobby told me this, I was like, I gotta see. Man, they dropped the ball. Seriously. They dropped the ball seriously. Shout out to the dog. The dog did a great job. The dog did a great job.
shout out to my dog. Hey, Rox, did you see this?
How did dog do better than the human beings? The dog killed it. That's saying very, very, very badly about what's going on in the film. That dog could have did the most amazing things on screen. It wouldn't have saved this movie, man, for me. I think they dropped the ball, and we're gonna go into it. Grim, I want to know what you thought about the movie before we get started because I want to go into it to show that this probably was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. You know, but go ahead, sir. I want to go
Tell
ahead.
me you got something else to say.
Nah. I know. I felt before we went live that you liked, so I was curious
I
to
think
hear
okay,
what
no,
was
go ahead.
liked about it. So go ahead, Grim Favors, sir.
Before we do this, I need a
Please don't
moment.
change it up. Please,
I'm not changing it up, but I need not to be
Okay.
interrupted because I need you to understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm respectfully asking for that because I
Go ahead. I can't wait for this. For those that don't know, go watch Good Boy and then come back and watch this. Go ahead, Grim.
Nah, stay tuned in. Stay live. We get out of
No,
here.
I'm saying after the show, go watch this movie and then come back and go ahead, sir.
So, all right. So, just gonna say this. First off, I think we were lied to. I think the movie said it was supposed to be a horror, and I think it was not supposed to be a horror, and I could tell you why. The
Okay.
movie was not, to me. This is how my insight on the movie was not about a demon or anything chasing him in the house. The movie was about cancer and how the dog perceived cancer and seeing cancer in his owner. There's evidence in this in the movie. When the man, if you remember in the movie, for spoilers, go see the movie. I don't want spoilers. When
Yeah,
the
this is a
man
spoiler review. Go ahead.
was banging his head and the dog went up to the man, and then as he looked up, the shadow disappeared and he saw his owner and he was like, "What are you doing, boy?" He was perceiving the cancer because I'm jumping around, but I'm talking to you. At the end, when the venom, well, have you ever seen cancer? It's black on the screen. It's black like that. It's like black on your lungs, black on your brain. It's black like that. When the cancer was on him, he said, "Stop! You can't save me." And he saw that dog skeleton near the couch. That first dog, and that was his dad that died. His dad died. Remember?
Yeah,
That was his dad on the couch.
same shit.
The dog was trying to tell him, "You need to leave because we never leave our owner's side." Even though he pushed him away, he threw him outside, he locked him up outside. The
He laid
dog
on the
still,
floor.
he found his way to him. Remember, he bust back in the crib. If you remember, there's a part where the guy was on the bed, and he was breathing, and then he stopped breathing, and he breathed again. He breathed again, and then he woke up, and he thought somebody was in the hallway, but it was the dog. It's like it towards the end. But then
Mhm.
he shined the light on the bed, and his body was on the bed. That was
Okay.
his soul. That
Yeah,
was his soul leaving.
I got all of that. Got you.
So I think you was misled on thinking this was a horror movie because to me, when I saw it, I knew off the top this ain't no horror movie, man. This is man's best friend and how he won't leave him. And the dog with the red bandana, he was just
Didn't
like,
leave
"Yo,
his.
I
Didn't
stayed.
leave
Yeah, I
his.
didn't leave mine, and that's why I died because I didn't leave mine because they said they didn't know whatever happened to the dog."
Okay, so that's all good, but the direction and the way y'all told the story, I'm not a dog, and I'm glad because I don't understand what's happening about anything or nothing. And I think that was the point.
What didn't you get?
Okay, first of all, I think, okay, I'm gonna say this. I think it's a cop out to say we just gonna leave it up to your interpretation. I think you're using a cop out when you use that right there. And I'm here to say that if you leave it up to your interpretation, that's what Grimm got. What I got is that a dog's mind is very confusing, and I don't know what's happening. That's what I got. Dog mind confusing. It's confusing. It's looking at what's happening in a strange way, and I'm watching this for like an hour and a half of complete not understanding of nothing. So at one point, the concept is dope as hell. The concept. I want to preface by saying the concept dope as hell. The execution destruction. I think that purposely confusing people with different shots like what you just explained, that was a very difficult shot. And it wasn't pleasing to the eyes, man. I'm like, man, what is happening? What's
So
going
the
on?
that look had you confused,
Hey, who
like how they filmed it, kind of had you confused on it.
all of it, the story, how they filmed it, I get the concept.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're watching a story, you're seeing the beginning and the end. What are we trying to say in here? Get it. Cool. That's why I don't get a 0 from me. The execution by sitting here and telling me, okay, so who likes to be confused for like an hour and a half? Do you like to do you like to Grim, do you like to sit down and be confused for like an hour and 45?
No, sir, I do not.
No, you don't
do
like
not.
that.
Don't hit
You
me
don't
with
like
the
that?
confused
Okay.
box. No.
So now that I understand what's happening, this is death. This is dog's perception of death. And yeah, okay. Does it sit there and tell a story, or are we harping on the same thing throughout from beginning to end with confusion pieces? You see, do you understand what I just? Well, hold on, hold on. Do you understand what I just said?
I do.
Okay,
I
so I
see.
made it
I
too.
see.
I made
I see where your
my point
confusion.
wasn't made. You know what I'm saying? I was trying
I,
to confuse you.
I
That's
see.
not an interesting thing to do. And then to say it's artsy. Nah, I don't believe. I think you. I think you was lazy. That's what I think. I think you was lazy, and he was like, "Let's put together my dog," because the director and the writer of this movie, that's his dog. So
Mm,
I get to showcase my dog in a confusing ass movie. That's
and the
what I
confusion there.
that's what
I feel like the movie might have played mind games with you. It didn't confuse me. I think it lied to me because it's tried to say it was a horror,
it did
and
lie.
it tried to
Well, no, 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 no,
portray
no.
itself as a horror.
It is a horror though.
I wasn't scared.
Okay, I get you on that.
I
But
wasn't scared.
what classifies a movie as a horror? What I
Well,
want
they kept it. They kept it. Well, I'm gonna tell you what my unofficial opinion of the horror. They kept it in
okay.
the dark. They kept the whole tone of the movie in the dark. Okay, most stuff happened at night. Everything happened at night, actually. Shadowy figures going throughout the house that you barely saw, and then most of the time when he looked at it, was nothing there.
Death had
Uh,
death
the
death
shadows on the wall.
entity, dead bodies. Very, very frightening imagery. Like I
Was
could
that
not sit a little kid down and watch this.
no, no, you couldn't. But and I watched this at night. I did.
And
I thought it
okay,
was
so
gonna do something because you hyped me up for it when you remember
I
you
did.
called me. You hyped me up.
You just put that on me.
You called me up and hyped me up. You did.
What you talk? You gonna lie on the show?
Remember you called me, was like, "Yo, bro, I
Yeah, look at you. You don't even know what you're
no,
talking
hold
about.
on. I do know what I'm talking about. You said
I
I hear
made sure I
something.
didn't. I made sure I didn't say anything because I did not
No, no,
like
no,
the
no, no.
movie at
You
all.
didn't say anything, but you told me you had watched it,
Okay.
and I was like, "Dang, that shit must be good." So let me tap in
Oh
and
yeah,
see
yeah.
what's up.
I've
They hyped
never
me
seen.
up. It did.
Okay, so your anticipation of okay, got you. I see what happened. No,
Yeah,
I didn't watch it and I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I
like
just was like, no, because I know
I got
that
that thing on me. I can't be scared with that thing on me, but you was still like, "Hey,
this this concept has never been done. That's why I think it was a great piece to watch in that aspect. If you wanna know
absolutely."
how things are translated to a dog. Okay, so let's do this real quick. The entities that he was seeing was real. So that would say that dogs have a sense of seeing in different dimensions. Go ahead, Grim Favors.
Counterattack. Was
Okay.
there in fact an entity?
Because he did stare at some shadows.
But the shadows, every part that I'm talking about, the shadows ended up being his master, the owner. Every time he went to a shadow, it would get dark and go up light, and then you wouldn't see his face. You saw like the hair outline, but he'd be like, "What are you doing, boy? Or didn't I put you outside? Or what's wrong?" Every time
Yeah.
he went to that shadow, it turned out to be his owner.
Okay, so that's another thing. They didn't show faces. They showed his face in reflection of a TV and a little bit
They
with the
kept the
camera.
star in the camera.
Hey, hey, I'm so glad you said that. Why'd you beat me to the punch like that? You know what? Because it doesn't matter about who the actor is. And you know what? Some of that CGI was trash. Okay, that's
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
image
Hey,
of that
whoever did
image.
this, whoever filmed this on the iPhone 9, hey, I didn't like a lot of the imagery on this one, but I like the concept. I just did not like the way it
I'll
was
take
filmed.
that back. Man, ain't nothing like a good low budget. Ain't nothing like it for me because I'm into filmmaking, and when you can make things low budget and make it fire looking, I'm all with it. Independent film is hey, touche to
This
independent
look
filmmaking.
independent. This
Oh
look
yeah, it
independent.
is. It is. Hey, the dog. The fact that you were able to get the dog to do dog stuff very well,
Hey, this
it was amazing.
this has nothing to do with this, but you ever? I don't know if you ever listened to Dead Prez back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
I used to listen to him. I let my homie listen to him. He said, "Yo, these niggas sound broke." I kicked them out my ride. I had a Mazda Protege. I
Yeah,
said, "Get out." Yeah,
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 but that's the clash of two different things, like what's
yeah.
going on right here. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, so like the part where he grabs him and pulls him back, it's like, man, if you're gonna make a scary movie, man, get the dog mangled up. And then they had the other dog follow him upstairs. It's like, okay, can this dog see? Does the dog have an ability? Because he did see the dog, the owner's dog, and he was seeing these visions.
And he saw the granddad when he was dying too.
Yeah. So
So he
is
has a
there?
sixth sense.
He does have a sixth sense. It's like it's Sixth Sense, the movie for dogs.
So for dogs. Hey, you know what's weird? I wonder if a dog watched this, would they start tripping? Like, yo, hey, I wonder if they would start tripping.
Hey, I wonder if they watch it and be like, that ain't no perspective of a dog. What are you talking about?
What's crazy is the sister told him in the beginning, she was like, "Does Andy, because that's the name of the dog, Andy, does Andy ever sniff?" It was funny to me. She's like, "Does Andy ever sniff like he's looking for something, but he can't find it?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, does Andy ever be a dog? Yeah, he does be a dog.
Yeah.
What are you getting at?" And she was telling him, "I think something's wrong with you. I think you're sick." She was trying to tell him that. Like, Andy's trying to tell you that you're sick.
Yeah, because a dog kind of knows something's happening. Yeah. Hey, that. Hey, and you know what? It's kind of crazy how one owner to the next, it didn't bother him none. He had his head out the window. He was chilling at the end.
What
He
could
was
you
a
do?
sad. His owner just got up out of here, and he was in the wind, head out the window, chilling on
The
the way to.
contemplation at the end, the contemplation at the end when she was telling him, "Let's go," like there's nothing else we could do. Let's go. And he was like, "Man, should I stay? Like I feel like he's still here, or he might come back, or
I'm
should
up
I
out of
leave?
here.
Let me go get up out of here." What you got? You got some bacon? What you got? You got
Yeah.
him in the car.
Hey, on to the next, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he did kind of shove me out the bed. He shoved me out the bed and said, get up
Hey,
out, get
locked
up out
me
of my face.
outside in the dark, and I had to get freaked out and crash. Hey, how you crash in the window like that? How you do an
Hey,
action in the window?
how you go through your doghouse?
Hey, got strong, didn't he? Hey, I see people flip out the window. He went in the window and got up it. Hey,
A perspective from a dog that's maybe what we're missing here. That it belongs with the dog because it doesn't belong with me because I was out of here. I was like,
what you?
man, at the end I was like, was that good? Like
That's
as an
crazy.
art piece, it was good, but like what that could have been like 20 minutes. It could have been like maybe like a 15-minute short film
Yeah.
to show you like a
No,
man.
no, you're right. Cause okay, so Beyond the Spider Verse or Spider Verse, whatever, had a short just like this. Not
Mm,
exactly, but I don't know if you remember that. He had spiders attacking him. Miles Morales had spiders attacking him. Stuff like that. It's like a real short. It's on YouTube.
I don't think I've
So
seen that before.
I can see what you're saying. This could have been a short film. I can definitely see that. I
It was
didn't
an
mind
hour and
that it
30. It
was.
was an hour 30.
Yeah, they did a good. To me, they did good pacing for what it
It's
was.
almost like you know what, you had the right phrase, lie. It's almost like they lied to you because they make you see like the dog be
Well,
staring at something and
don't,
then hold on.
don't twist my words to use hate on this movie, man. That's crazy.
Hold on. You might have lied, Grim, because when he was looking through the back of that car, there was an image right there of like a shadowy image, and his owner was up front.
No, no, no. That kept happening. That kept happening. When he was in the house, he
So
looked
that
down the
would
hallway and he saw a thing. So, in my opinion, that was death coming for him. That was death that he saw coming for him around
so
the corner.
deaf. It was that would be an entity. That would be a vision of death.
Okay.
You agree?
Hmm.
It's either yes or no. Do you?
Are we doing this live?
They
Huh?
showed you something.
I'm gonna text you my answer. Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing live. You know, nothing
But,
live.
can't let that happen, man.
Hey, what you think about this show, man?
Hey, I
Gen V's
okay, okay,
second
hold on. Okay.
season.
Can I get
Second
it?
season.
Let me get into this. Let me get into
Okay.
this. And
Go
by
ahead.
all means, this is just my opinion. It doesn't reflect the Rebellion Five.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm a heterosexual man. I like women. How come we're seeing more of the male genitalia in this show than the whooping women's apparatus? I don't understand. Because I remind you, I had to do a recap from one to season one to
I
now.
did too.
I don't understand what Amazon, because in the comics they don't push it like that. So why must you push the envelope like that? I'm not saying
The
you
comics
can't.
are vulgar though, but
They are, but it's not like that.
I think this is their interpretation
They
of.
got a man with his sausage choking people out,
Okay, so
and the boys.
so
In this one, they got little ant girl giving jobs to a guy while she's small,
yeah, that
and
happened in the
I'm
boys. Something
why
like that.
this happened in this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on with that?
Okay, so first of all, um, I'm gonna just come out and say, so I binge watched season one because I had already watched season two. No, I had already watched season one. I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, I'm out of here. So because we was gonna put this on the docket, I started watching. I finishing season one, and then went into season two and watched the whole entire thing. Yeah, this is coughs. There's nothing good about the show. Same reason I was out of here on The Boys. It's the same kind of political media. This type of show is made for niggas that want to watch something superhero-ish, but with a girl. It's very
Yes,
like teen wolfish.
yes.
It's very like drama filled. There's like 30
Shout out
seconds
to
of
Teen Wolf.
action, and then there's a
Right.
whole 45 minutes of talking about who done it and who's sleeping with who, and insecurity and popping pills and mommy issues, all of that stuff that I do not like in my stuff. I'm like, where's the scrapping at? I'm thinking, where's the scrapping at, Gen V? Where's the scrapping at, the boys? No, okay, here goes some scrapping. Oh, it's over. And then the rest is just a whole bunch of talking and mystery. And man, no, this is not the stuff that I like.
Yeah.
I don't watch I don't read my comics, and I don't watch comic book things that I like for drama. I know women like Real Housewives and or like reality stuff, but that it doesn't belong to get. I'm never gonna. They tried to X-Men them. First of all, there's a movie called The New Mutants. Have you ever seen that movie?
I like that movie.
Hey, you're probably the only person that has agreed with me that movie was not bad.
I like that movie, man. And I mean, they did a good job on the first first Eliana we ever had on
Hey,
the screen.
Wait, what did you just say?
That's the first Eliana we ever had on screen.
Magic?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I was just saying to myself, Colossus' sister.
Yeah.
I was just saying to myself, like, hey, she should play her.
Most definitely.
Not putting two and two together. She looks exactly like her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
and the
anyway,
attitude to match. The attitude was perfect, bro.
But anyway, yeah, okay.
She got a joint with Stephen Strange that I read recently, actually. Hey, he was about to whoop up on her because she wasn't acting right. But yeah,
This is a show that is that you and your girl gotta have a show y'all can watch, and you gotta keep the female interested. So how could we give the man what he wants and give the female what they want so they watch it together? Don't work for me, because first of all, there's not enough stuff in there for the man to keep the man locked in. You had dude walking around like Winter Soldier, and he didn't even get busy. He got whooped up on. Old girl's powers is tight, but like who cares? Who cares when you got okay? Why is old boy dead? So the black dude, he was dead. Why is he dead?
So,
Uh,
are you talking about Polaris, son? The
no, no,
magnet,
no, no.
magnet dude?
Okay, so let me just go ahead with this. It the whole first 3 episodes, man, it was like a mystery of how he died, and then you had the Dean line. Man, get it out of here, man.
Are you talking about the black boy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From season
So
one.
he died in real life.
Oh, okay,
He
okay,
died in a motorcycle accident in real life, so they killed this character off.
okay. So that's
I
why
got
they were so
confused
focused
too,
on
and
that.
I looked that
Okay,
up. I said, "Where is
okay,
he?" And now they're telling his dad, "My condolences and sorry for your loss." And then I was like, "He was just in the episode. What happened to him?" And I looked it up. He got in a motorcycle accident.
okay. And that's why his dad was like so heavy in that. Okay, that all
Hmm.
makes sense. Hey,
Yeah, they
man.
wrote his role back in. Yeah,
Nah, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I know people like it, but I mean no like. I do not like Gen V, and I think it's
yeah.
coughs. I think it's like yeah, it's not tight. What you got, Graham?
I don't
What
like
you think, man?
kids in my action. Even though at the time when I was watching it at the time when it came out, I was a fan of Teen Wolf. Shout out to Allison. I'm glad you came back. But no, I don't like this. I didn't. Let me be honest with you. I didn't really care for the boys because they started getting outrageous with what I said earlier, and
Yeah,
I
when
don't.
dude went around his neck and then slammed him, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He went, yeah,
and,
yeah.
every episode I gotta see y'all try to push the envelope on seeing how raunchy y'all can get without just telling the story. I'm
But see,
good.
the boys is not like see to a
But see, they
non-reader.
get busy with the gore in the books. They get busy with the gore and the killings. They do, but with all, you know what I'm trying to say, bro. Let's finish
So
the
this
story.
is what I'm about to say to go with what you're saying. I could see how somebody would misconstrue what's happening in the comic if you're not a comic reader. So you see the raunchy part, you're like, oh, okay, we got something. We can definitely do a lot of things with the raunchiness. So let's just come up with our own stuff. Because there is raunch that's in the boys, but the boys tells a consecutive story, period. Even though that's not really one of my favorite comics, it was a good read at the time. If you're not tapped in with the story, it would look like a bunch of just BS. But I think they took that part, put it into the show, and then put political garbage around it with weird imagery. And then they had an off branch of that with Gen V. And I think that yeah, you man, this
So
is
they
not
okay, I
good.
see what you're saying, but I see what you're saying. So they would have it in the comic and have something raunchy in the comic, and then Amazon whoever saying, "Oh, let's see if we can go with
They
this."
misconstruing
But
what's
how
happening.
come when you say, "Let's see if we can go with this," somehow a penis ends up on the table? How come is that the only card you dealt? Y'all
Yeah,
don't
that
have anything else? Because look at Invincible.
but see,
Look at
but see,
Invincible.
that's what they want. That's what whoever putting the show together wants you Grim Favors to see. And everybody to be everybody
I want to see
everybody to
what's on
see.
the pages.
Yeah, no, no, no. The pages. Who is
This
this
nigga
dude?
said, no, no,
The
no.
pages.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I don't
Oh
want to
nah,
see.
nah, nah. They don't
Uh,
Grim, they don't care about what you want to see. They want to know what your girl wants to see, what she thinks the show is. That's what they want. They want the significant other watching the show with you to think that this is what they tell in the comics. Oh, this is what he likes. So he likes this weird stuff. Nah, this is nothing like what I tuned
and
in
then
for.
let's bring in Starlight and a rebellion
Yeah,
and try to
she
put
she
in a
popped out
mole
of
and yeah, I don't like that, bro.
and
I
so
don't
they
like
hold
that.
they honed in on the whole uh the fake Aquaman messing with the fish thing. It's like see that none of that took pages up. It didn't take pages up in the none of that did. None of that. That's something that you decided to do. Showmakers, showrunners, that's something y'all decided to do. I'm not a fan of Gen V. Get Gen V vicariously up out of here. Hey, let's get it's a Gen victory that I was done watching it because I didn't like just because I liked oh girl how she used the blood powers does not mean and the gore does not mean that I think the show's good. That would work on somebody else. It doesn't work on me. Can't show me a little bit of something and then the rest of the time you got a dude trying to put a girl's hand in the blender And then you gonna say, and then I'm the dean of the students, and you got kids and
Hey, you
she's
know what happened
dating Tommy. Yeah, I don't.
after I watched this? I had to watch something that I felt was pretty decent. I ended up watching Hansel and Gretel. I actually like that movie.
Yeah.
I had to get my mind back, and I had to end up watching that because after I watched this,
Hey, see, it's just like Saban, how he thinks that boys that watch his show cared about Kimberly and Tommy's relationship. No, we was waiting for the
nah.
funnies to pop up.
I was waiting for Tommy to get busy on y'all because he just running game on Kimberly.
Yeah, you know. Hey,
Hey, truth be told,
hey, you remember how he was spitting at it and he had got overtaken by the thing. Next time he see it, was like, man, get out of my face.
hey man, that's why I was waiting for the turn. Okay, the
Hey,
turn is like,
are you mad, little spoiled Kimberly? I think you should get the thump up out my face. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
was talking greasy to her in the hallway, and she had the next period, and she had to go with that shit on her mind. She failing all her tests, nigga. She can't focus.
Hey, oh, you think I liked you, motherfucker? He was going in on Kim. Yeah, I didn't care about that. I wanted to know when the
and
putties and
he plotted on Jason the whole time to take this leadership spot, and he got it. That's crazy. That
I
was
was
the
waiting on
real
the monster
ploy.
of the week. I was waiting on the monster of the week, man.
They had hamburgers and pigs and all kinds of stuff as monsters, man. Them costumes was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Rita didn't have no skills, no creativity skills.
They was tearing Party City to pieces.
No, actually, Rita wasn't the one that
It was
came up with
Fixner.
everything. Yeah,
Fixner.
yeah.
Hey, if it's any Power Ranger fans out there, lock in with me, yo. I need somebody to talk to. My friend, I love Power Rangers.
Hey, speaking of power, you know. Hey, Grim, what you think about Sander?
Hey, get that out of here too. I'm good on Sander. I'm really good on Sander. Big eye. Hey, let me chill out. I'm good on Sander, bro.
Hey.
I feel like this is not gonna last long.
Oh, not at all.
Not gonna last long.
So for those that don't know, the manga that we covered on here previously on Shonen Shop, the episode 1 has dropped of the okay. I just want to say,
is this the same kind of art style as Trash Man, as the Gucci Gachi Trash Man?
Oh nah, I don't think
it
so.
looked the same ashy type.
Why in the foot would you think that this was gonna be tight? I think you wanted to have a reason to have a grown ass man with a beard and a mustache standing in front of a little girl. That's what I think in his draws. That's what I think y'all main objective was to do. That's what I think. And I think that y'all trash. And I don't okay, let's go into the story. Why in the foot would somebody trying to stab you, trying to kill you, literally?
Hey, you just talked about this, the confusion. We start off with the confusion of someone getting chased around with a knife and we don't know what's going on.
So for those that don't know, the story starts like this. Oh, girl, the girl in the story, she's out of her mind. And she's trying to kill little homie, Sander. And Sander's like, I think she likes me. I think that she's trying to confess her love to me by trying to murder me. And his homie was like, I think you need to go to the police, homie. What are you talking about? I think you need to go tell an adult. Because in this universe, children are worshipped because there's no more of them. Like you can't have kids anymore. So the kids that exist now, they're worshipped. Like everybody, no, I take that back. Sperm is at an all-time low. People ain't having children. So the children that do exist, they're worshipped. They're like a big thing.
And they don't have holidays like Christmas anymore.
Yeah, that's like an urban legend. And after his boy told him that, he decided to go meet up with this girl alone in the classroom in the dark. And he thought that this was going to be the moment that she confesses her love to him. Meanwhile, before they parted ways the first time, she whispers in his ear, I'm going to get your ass. Somebody saved you from getting murked. I'm going to get you. And then she ends up getting him. Her best friend died and she's out of her mind. This show is going to fail and fail badly. No, you know what? You know what? Let me take that back.
Well, see,
Because
she
what I
wants.
think is bad, a lot of times excels. You know what I'm saying? So that is a
Nah,
terrible.
you
And
dead on
whenever he
right here.
touches red, he turns into Santa Claus. It's a
When
terrible
he
idea.
wears red, that's what activates his power. And yeah, she had to first he had to give her something, and then he had to do something else, and finally he wore red. And her stabbing him and him wearing his blood activated him turning into Santa Claus. Hey, get this trash.
Hey, what this was anticipated? Like people were looking forward to this?
What's going on in the think tanks when this is your best idea? What's going on?
The main character was about to get killed from out of her mind. She lost her best friend and was out of her mind. She's not there. She thought,
She
I have
thought
to
Santa
kill
was
this
gonna.
Kurt. Go ahead.
No, she wanted Santa to. She's like, I need you to be Santa Claus so you could bring my friend back.
Exactly. So she absolutely was trying to murder him. And he thought that she was trying to tell him, I love you. Get it out of here. That's the dumbest. That's dumb. That's dumb. Your whole motivation for being around her and being stabbed up was because you think that she loves you. Garbage. Shout out to Grim for what he just said. The think tank is empty. That is trash. Get it out of here. Sanda episode 1. You're whack. Never watch. I'm never gonna watch this show again.
No,
Never.
yeah, that was horrible.
That it was an
And then
embarrassment.
that was my follow up. I said, well, let me take a break from Gen V and get on this. Oh, more dumbass kids and dumbass shit going on. Let me get up out of here.
He takes his shirt off. He's super swole, and then he's like, "Who are you, man? This was garbage."
The dopest part of this joint, well, the only part that I actually liked is when he took the bomb to the face.
No, I didn't even like that. Okay, tell me how we got here again. Oh, you thought she loved you because she was trying to kill you, kill a curse, a Christmas. Hey, cancel Christmas, man. It's over, man. If y'all thought that this was, if this was gonna be the hit of Christmas, you're wrong. This is completely 100% critter feces, man. This is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Your whole motivation for turning them into Santa, and you're the only thing that could keep her, bring her back to life is Santa. No, you're trying to attach yourself to. I think that's where the concept. I read a Spider-Man manga before, and it really, they don't understand the character. So
I was about to say that don't sound good.
I think the translation is off. I think there's something. If you thought that is what Christmas is, okay. So this sparked up something that I had. I got into a conversation. I would say an argument. I got into an argument with somebody over this, and I'm gonna present it to you real quick, Grant. Okay, so hey, we as people, we want our kids to be truth seekers. We want to tell them the truth so that they give us the truth. They don't lie to you. Don't lie to me. Let's have this relationship where we don't lie. But you sit them down and you tell them that an old fat white man breaks into your house and leaves shit and he eats cookies and shit, and they're supposed to believe it.
I didn't grow up like that.
Okay, I didn't either.
I didn't grow up that. My mom said, I work hard for what we got. You need to know I work hard for what we got so you can appreciate me.
The story is a fat old. We talking about a fat old white man breaks into your house And he a ninja too. He got to be a ninja because
Stealth mode. Nobody heard him. And he took some cookies. And he used the chimney. Hey, what kind of squirrel shit this nigga on, man?
hey, how I'm just asking how we know that he ain't creeping into one of the kids' rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like how this is a person that we do not know in the house at night, an old man.
Hey,
And you're
Santa
supposed to be
definitely gotta
cool
be
with
brought
that.
up on charges. He
No, parents that teach this needs to be brought up on charges, man. I'm sorry. I knew I'm gonna piss somebody off, but this is how I feel. You want your kids to believe that there's an old fat white man in your house when y'all go to sleep, and you cool with it. No. Anybody in my house while I'm asleep is dying. Sorry. That just if you got into my crib and woke me up, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? I got too much around this month. I'm too skilled at that, so it's over. I don't want my child to believe that is happening, and I'm going to allow it to happen. No. So you know what? There ain't one of those. There ain't no Santa. There's not one. And I think the Japanese. I think that how they consume our stuff might be off the way we consume theirs, because that Spider-Man comic did it for me. I remember I read a headline that said Spider-Man manga understands Spider-Man more than Americans do or something, and then I read it. I'm like, no, they don't. The way they conceptualize stuff is kind of like off. And I think the same with Santa. I feel like they perceived Santa differently and Christmas differently. Do the Japanese celebrate Christmas on December 25th? Is that around the world? Do we know that?
I don't know.
Uncle Psyche's just in the building. I was too much into my rant. Hold on. He ain't even say nothing. Oh, you got it on mute? Oh yeah, I can't even hear you. Hey, can we look that up?
They celebrate a version of Christmas, but it is not a public holiday, and is largely a secular commercial event focused on shopping, socializing. So no, they're with the socializing and the media part of Christmas, but
and the buying stuff.
Yeah, the buying stuff. So it's a money thing. It's a economic thing.
You say he thinks he's Whitebeard. And no, but hold on, but Whitebeard took care of some people.
That's another thing too. For your first episode, this was weak. You ain't scrapped with nobody.
No, not a damn person.
You didn't do anything for all that powering up in them muscles and you taking the bomb to the chest. You didn't do anything.
Undead, unlucky.
Except getting naked in front of a little girl.
Yeah, and in his drawers. Yeah. Hey,
which that's some of that weird stuff too.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand.
Remember that golf anime we watched? The little boy that was I like that because that never happened. Even though I said on the show I thought it was going to happen, that never happened. They never got into anything perverted with him and that lady.
I could see how somebody that like golf like that. I just don't.
I don't like golf. I'm just saying they didn't do anything like that. In this one, how you a grown bearded man alone in the
Hey, stop telling your kids that there's a white man in the house at night. That just don't sound right, man. All you blurs out there, man. Hey, don't do that, man.
That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. Hold on. 2010 severe stuff. Yeah, royalty. I agree with you, homie. I agree. It's the way that we. You I remember catching. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The way we consume it, I think that there is a translation problem. If you said. It's like with anything. Like we was just talking about that with Gen V. If you give somebody something that never heard of it, They're going to do the research, but you can clearly, somebody that's in it is going to see that, okay, you didn't understand. You don't understand. You got to go talk to people that understand it, that it can explain it to you, not you do your own research. I was shout out. I forgot my man's name. Shout out to the dude we had, our bunkmate in LA Comic Con. He was I was like, so if somebody gave you like a script, I mean, somebody gave you wanted you to do what a character that you don't know nothing about, how would you go about it? He was like, well, first of all, research is key. And I'm thinking like, yeah, research only takes care of like some of it. You know what I'm saying? Research, unless you're enthralling yourself into it, that's the only way you're gonna know about it. I can only know about something unless I dive head first into it. Now, doing research, concepts can be misconstrued. Would I be correct in saying that?
Can you explain that?
Okay, so for an example, if I didn't understand Luffy, let's say I didn't understand Luffy, and we're gonna bring Unc Psyche on this. If I didn't understand Luffy, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Let's put this straw hat on him, because a lot of the pirates back in the day, if you look at historically, a lot of the pirates used to wear hats like this. So let's put the hat on them for that reason. Uncle Psyche, what would you say to me about making that decision to do that?
That's not research. Not all pirates wore straw hats. So if you put that hat on him for historical reasons, it would be incorrect.
And what else? Because that's not how he got his hat, correct?
No, that's not how he got his hat.
Yeah, you would be able to see that right away, correct?
Yeah.
That's how much research gets you. That's how much research gets you. You gotta know. You gotta know what you're talking about. I can't make a standalone Piccolo movie if I didn't know what went on with Dende and the King and hit my pops, and I can't make that.
It would be like trying to research what the One Piece is. I think would be a better analogy, because it's not really explained in the One Piece, but within the One Piece community, we kind of got an idea of what it might be and where it might be amongst One Piece fans. But if you ask somebody just to research what the One Piece is and like where it is, they're gonna not have a clue.
I remember we did that. I think we did that on a show, and it said the treasure.
It's all, somebody always has a different interpretation of what the One Piece is. Some people say it's his hat. Some people say it's his friends. I personally believe it's a real thing, like, because Roger wouldn't have made that announcement, right? But a lot of people think the One Piece is a real thing, and you can tell who've watched it by what they think the One Piece is. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, I don't want to stay on this, but somebody thought the One Piece was the hat?
Yes, I've heard that before.
Why? Real quick, why would somebody think that?
I don't know. They probably just didn't watch One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, if you ever looked that up on Reddit, it's some funny. Hey, somebody said Dave Thomas got the One Piece and he died with it, and he traded it to make the Baconator. Hey, that's not a joke. You can look that up. Somebody said that on Reddit. I'll say, yeah, that's wild, bro. They are disrespecting the One Piece like that. That's crazy.
Niggas is dumb as hell, man.
They dumb, bro.
They're flying the One Piece flag all over the world right now in protest of wars and all kind of stuff at the moment.
Oh, that's fire. Even though they got a gang of wars in there.
I mean, they fight the government. I mean, they kind of
exactly. So they're doing it for what the One Piece Straw Hats stand for, which is mainly freedom and rebelling against the government for the rights of the people. So, you know, you have a lot of people flying that flag who's actively going to war against the government or like in political climate.
You see what just happened here?
Hey, my nigga, I watched a lot of anime.
Hold on.
I ain't never fought for political reasons for my anime.
Something amazing just happened. You see that? That misunderstanding that just happened right there. That's part of you in it, you knowing it, me knowing a little bit about it, but not knowing it. You
Yeah,
get you see
I got
you see
Yeah.
what just happened there. That's where research gets you. You know what I'm saying? But then it takes somebody. I think the Japanese. Okay, so let me ask this: would you say this too is to appeal to Japanese people or to appeal to American people? Something like Sanda. What would you say?
American
both.
people.
I think both.
Okay, why you
Well,
say both?
Because it's when I watched it, I actually didn't hate it, right? But as I was watching it, it's still everything is still Japanese about that show. Like the culture, the way they talk, school, everything's still Japanese. The only thing American about it is the rendition of Santa Claus, right? Which I've seen different stories of Santa Claus and Krampus, and like throughout different cultures, right? I've seen it. So I think it is made for Japanese people because it is a manga and an anime. But in the same token, I think they're using American themes in their Japanese culture anime.
Okay, so it's themes. It's not necessarily to pull in American audiences with the use of Santa Claus.
I don't think so. I don't think the Japanese really focuses on Americans when they make their stuff.
Okay, I can see that
mm,
because that's where we would get the mistranslation. The
Exactly.
translation is off because they don't do that.
And
So
the cultural differences and things. Like I think some bigger anime might have that in mind when you like Gachi Akuta, right? I think that they did have America in mind because their lingo and their voice actors and how they
yeah,
talk is very
hmm
westernized. You know what I'm saying? But Sanda is not.
yeah. I'm curious what did you like about this?
I thought it was fun. Just hearing a different lore of Santa Claus, right? This kid is Santa Claus. He knew he was Santa Claus, but she had to break the seal and then he transforms, right? And he's doing everything to like he can never leave a child unsafe. So they're taking the lore of Santa Claus and kind of like changing him to a superhero or a protector of said kids or children. And I thought it was fun. I see it having some good action scenes later on. It was way better than the manga. I actually hated the manga, but I see this having good action scenes later on.
So I want to lead this up, royalty. That you're talking about a time they did it correctly. The translation was on point because me personally, outside of the martial arts and a lot of the abilities, they got the Superman story. They copied it over very well, even down to how he is as a person. He wants for people and how he's a savior. All of those things translated very well. So I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's one time that it did work for me. But yeah, I was out of here on this, man. I don't think that
So
this is
I got
gonna
a
be.
question too. Hey, does he know? Does he know what he is? Does when he's the 14-year-old boy or the 19, whatever old he is, does he know that he's Santa Claus? Because he's talking like there's not two personalities. Like
There,
she
I mean,
unlocked she unlocked his brain or something. Now he
I think
remembers.
he knew that he was Santa Claus because for what he's not going to wear red. He's fighting so hard not to wear the red. Like he knew it, but he was lying, right? He was trying to save face and keep his cover up. And when old girl broke the seal and he supposedly died on the floor, when he jumped up, he was like, "How did you know?" Like, you know what I mean? So I think that he knew the whole time. He doesn't change like his mindset. He's still his mind when he's Santa. But he was just trying to trick her into not believing that he was Santa.
Yeah, Santa. Yeah, I mean the character design looks cold, man, but as far as the
It
character
looks like an
design,
anime.
right? Yeah, the character design here, not Mr. Bearded Smallhead when he's just kind of chilling.
No,
No, I don't like that.
the animation, I couldn't call it. I still can't put my finger on it. But when I was watching it, the animation reminds me of something very similar with the triangle eyes.
Don't it remind you of that trash? The trash nigga? What's the trash
Yaich
nigga name?
Akuta.
Go to Dakadu.
No, it doesn't remind me.
Yaich Akuta. It doesn't remind me of that either.
Yeah.
So you lied, man.
No, it reminds me. It reminds you too.
That's
It
crazy.
doesn't remind me. I wanna start reading Jonathan Hickman, Aliens versus Avengers. It is Halloween season, so I've been searching the streets for scary stuff.
Didn't we
I'm
read
hearing. You said what?
Didn't we read that?
No, we didn't read that one yet.
We read Aliens versus something, or was I reading that myself? Because like the aliens where they were taking like powers from the heroes. You know what I'm saying? And the aliens had they had hero powers.
You're not talking about the scrolls?
No, I'm not.
Hey,
And I also
you
remember
been doing
Jonathan
some secret
Hickman.
reading without me?
I read a little bit. Is that what's going on in there?
No. I'm at. You just caught yourself. You ain't slide me no documents or something you reading?
No, I it's vaguely in my mind. Like I remember reading it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm familiar with the story already. you know what I'm saying?
That boy got caught on air reading stuff without me.
Hey, this nigga get mad when you do some secret reading.
Hey, I can't stand it. Hey, tap me in, man. Tag
But
me in.
I thought we read it as a collective. No,
Nah, hell no. Nah. If I see that in there, I'm gonna be mad.
I can't do that because I can't put you on. As soon as I put you, I'm like, y'all read the first chapter, it's fire. And then it turned out to be trash for the rest of it. So I gotta finish it to the end. Because you gonna clown me. You gonna clown me when I tell you, hey, don't you ever put this in my inbox again. Like, hey.
I've also heard before we get out of here, Hakura, I think his name Hakuru died. The summer Hakuru died.
Summer Hakuru. Who is that?
Yeah, it's on Crunchy. I wanna jump in there. We got Alice in Borderland in there. Yeah, so I wanna dive into that summer Hakuru died. I'm hearing good things about it. Now the people that's telling me have let me down, but they saying we should check it out.
Did you see that last episode of Gotcha and Kuta? With the last two episodes?
The last
two, absolute gas.
Oh no, I have not.
I want to spoil it so bad, nigga.
If you like this before he does it. Yeah. So yeah. If you like this, like this, yeah.
Does he finally get his weapon?
Hey, don't say